Morning. We are on our way to Hurricane Ridge. We've been driving for a long time. It's a long way up here, but it's so beautiful already. I don't think we're gonna do a hike, but we're just gonna go look. But this is already so beautiful. We woke up this morning in Forks, Washington after a lot of driving yesterday. I haven't done that much vlogging recently because we've just been on the road so much. Today's a big day. We're going to the Hoh Rainforest. We want to get there a bit early because I hear that if you get there around 10, it's a very long line. But this Forks is the closest place to the Hoh Rainforest, but it's still about 45 minutes away. And Forks, Washington is just a place that we're staying. I kind of wish we had a little bit of time to explore it. It's very famous from Twilight, the movie and book series, but I'm not a Twilight fan, and you can write that down. I haven't watched all the movies yet. I watched the first movie this year, so maybe I'm just a little, maybe if I liked it as a kid and grew into it, I would enjoy it more. If we were staying in Forks a little bit longer to just like explore it a little bit, it is a destination spot for a lot of people, but we just didn't have the time with all the driving that we're doing. It's a very, very, very small town though, I will say. I totally thought that the movies would have commercialized it more, made it a little bit bigger, and maybe it did, but even if it did, it's still very, very small. At Brook. It's gonna be on the right.
Oh yeah, it should be right up here.
We just waited 47 minutes to be exact in the line to get into the rainforest, and we got here at 9:06. Again, to be exact. They said parking filled up at 9, so we might have just been 6 minutes late. But it is currently 10:10, and I cannot imagine if we were getting in line now because it took forever. And once we get in, we still have to drive about 6 miles to the trailhead. So that was a really long wait that we did not anticipate, but we made it through. So many bugs here. We officially made it to the rainforest, and the first trail we were doing is the Hall of Mosses Trail. This is supposed to be the most famous and well-known trail in at least the Hoh Rainforest. Not hike necessarily, but trail. There are a lot of bugs here, but this is also the first rainforest I've ever been to, and it's called a rainforest, obviously because it rains a lot. It rains 14 feet a year on average.
Cool.
Yeah, they would put in the car.
We made it to Ruby Beach and we are so lucky that we got a parking spot because cars are driving up and down here and almost no one's leaving. It looks beautiful. It immediately reminded me of Folklore from the top with just all the fog in the trees. I haven't seen the beach yet. I took that little clip that you saw and that's pretty much all I can see of the beach so far. They say the tide pooling is really good here. I'm not exactly sure where on the beach that would be. This is just a short drive from the Hoh Rainforest and we only did that one trail because we have so much ground to cover today and spent a little bit more time on the beach eating lunch instead of in the rainforest. I loved the rainforest. It was so much fun, but the bugs were so bad. This is our lunch destination spot. That is cool. That is cool. We're at Ruby Beach, one of my favorite places so far. It's so cool. I had to hold the camera up regardless because the waves keep getting taller and I don't want it to get wet. So that's why the camera's up here. Did they find anything?
Well, that's not fair. Hold on, take a
Oh gosh, it's getting big.
It's like eating an oyster, and I do not want to eat that.
You don't have to. I just want everybody to experience it.
You're right, eat clam chowder. One bite clam review. We're at Moe's Seafood and Chowder. We just saw a bald eagle fly across, come back, swoop down, and grab a fish out of the water right here. It was so cool. First I'm trying a clam.
I guess.
You gonna try one, babe?
Not bad. Kind of tastes like chicken. Really chewy. Kind of like slimy. But not bad. Good flavor.